If you're using Canva to create social media images or your other marketing materials, you should be using your brand kit. If you haven't yet set up your brand kit, check out my other video that describes how you can set it up. In this video, I'm going to talk about why it's important to set it up. So let's get started. Let's say we're starting off at the beginning of the homepage of Canva when you're logged in as yourself, and you're going to go to create a social media post. Let's just pick Instagram. Now, you might be working on several posts for this week. So let's just say we're going to make 3 posts for this week. How about that? So we will use this little icon right here to duplicate the blank pages. And then we're going to start at the top and look for some templates to start out from. If you are, let's see, maybe you are going to have some kind of party or event, let's say. You can look up templates that have that kind of look and feel, and you really can tailor all templates to whatever you need to use them for, but we're just going to start there. Let's see. I didn't really like those. Let's do party. Let's see. Okay. We're going to choose this one. And then maybe we're going to make a post that's advertised, or that's a quote from one of our customers, let's say. You can type in quote into the templates. Oh, I didn't mention, if you go up to the upper left-hand corner in Canva, there's this templates icon, and that's where you're going to go to search for these prepared layouts for you that we can tailor. Let's see. I like... let's say I like this one. And let's pick out a third. Let's see, what other kind? Maybe we're having a sale of some kind. Okay, what was that about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oops. Okay. So now we've got 3 completely different looking templates, right? And this is a good place for us to start when we're tailoring our own social media posts. So if you have your brand kit set up, this makes it really easy to get a head start on making sure that your social media posts are matching with your brand. And that means always using the same exact colors, the same fonts. And I don't just mean using blue or green, but a precise blue or a precise green. Being very exact with your color selection and making sure that you're always using the same ones is important. For brand cohesiveness. That's how you start to gain recognition as you are creating your materials and they're hitting people's desks or going across their screen. You start to be recognized because those exact same visuals are appearing in front of your potential clients' eyes many times in many different mediums. So if you've set up your brand kit already in Canva, you can start with this template and then go over to the left hand side where it says styles and click that. Then you are going to go over and choose, if you may have multiple brand kits set up like I do. So we're just going to stick with this one. No, we'll do this one. So my company is called Pixel Power, and we're just going to brand everything for Pixel Power. That's the easiest thing. So if you've already set up your brand kit, right here you have all of my colors. Right here you have my header font and my subheader font. So if I want to make this branded for my company, I can click these colors and it recolors everything. You see how it's changing? I can click it over and over until I get a color combination that I like, or I can go ahead and manually change things if I want it to be something else. Also keep in mind that this particular template that I picked out, obviously it was for some kind of football event. It has footballs in the background. Just because you choose a layout does not mean you can't use it for something else. You can switch it out. So let's say I liked this layout, but I'm really having something that has nothing to do with football. I can completely get rid of this image. You see how it's movable, it's deletable, just get rid of it. And I can always put different things in the background. So let's say I wanted to do that. So now this is my colors, but my brand has a lot of visuals of superheroes and lightning and things like that. So if I go over to the left-hand side into elements, let's see what they have. If they have something for superhero that I can throw in here. Okay, great. I will pick this one. Oops, I put too many in there. There we go. Yeah, so now this is starting to look a little more like my brand. Also, when I go over to this brand kit, it gives me different color combinations that I might be interested in using if I'm having some sort of special event or campaign that is going to need a different color combination than my normal brand. Most of the time, though, you're going to be using your same brand colors. There has to be a certain reason why one of your social media campaigns or a certain event has its own colors. And we can always talk about that in another video or in an advising session. So let's see, we're going to move on to the second one. So this one's looking pretty good, right? And I can change any of these words to say whatever I want. Who knows what I'm doing, right? I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know. I will do it like that. And then I will move her. There we go. Okay. And obviously this other information would need to be changed too. But so then we go down to the next one. We go back over to our styles and our brand kit, and I can choose this again and go through until I like the color combination. Let's see. Well, I kind of like this one, except that I really feel like these should be yellow. And so it's easy enough to go over here, click them, go up to the top of the page where this little box is that matches the color of these quotation marks. And then when I go to change that color, because I've set up my brand kit, those colors that I've set up in there also show up here. So I know that this yellow is my color and that's going to match my brand. We'll do this for the next one. Wow, completely different, right? And then let's see, probably going to want to change out the photo too. So we'll go over left-hand side photos. Let's find another, like a superhero photo. Here, we'll just throw that in there. That looks awesome. Okay, so now we've got 3 social media images that are all the same colors. Now, the one thing I didn't address are fonts. So if I highlight this and I go back over here and I click this font, which I just did you see how that adjusted everything? So this is my font now. Let's go to the other one. I'm going to click this text box. I'll come over here, click the fonts, and it adjusted all of these things to my font for my brand. Now, different fonts have different sizes. So even if, let's say, you use Calibri 11, it's not going to be the same as Tico Light 11. So you can tell that this is particularly small. So when you change to your own font, you might have to adjust the size of it. So I can see that it's too small, right? And I'm going to go up to this font size right here increase the font size. And I could type in the number if I want, but I just really wasn't sure what number was going to fill this box correctly, so I just used the plus sign. And here we are. See, now that is much better. My font, a size that I can read, and all the colors for my brand. We'll do this one last time. So we're going to come over here, and we clicked this part right with all of our set fonts, and it changed all of the fonts on this post for us. Again, I'll probably have to adjust the size a little bit. This one's a little bit too small for my liking. I try to keep in mind that, the people are a lot of the time going to be looking at these posts on their phone, especially because this is an Instagram shaped post. So people are normally on Instagram on their phone. So I want to make sure that that font is big enough for them to read. But this right here is exactly why you want to set up your brand kit. It's really important when you're getting started in the beginning, and it just saves you a lot of time. And it also saves you from having to remember what your font is all the time, right? Because if you have something that maybe is custom or a little just not standard, you're going to have a hard time remembering what it is. So if you just have it in there, set and ready to go, it'll adjust it for you. Makes a whole heck of a lot easier. So thank you for listening. And if you have any more questions about how to use Canva or how to set up your social media posts, I would love to help you through advising with the Small Business Development Center at Lorain County Community College. Thank you so much.